This video is very timely since we just paid our property tax and home insurance for the year 2022. I created this video because I've been receiving some questions about why my mortgage payment goes up, and at the same time they also receive a letter that said shortages. If you encounter the same problem or if you are a new homeowner, watch the entire video and then it will surely help you understand and save you money in the future. Hi, my name is Hero and welcome to my channel, Financial Arrow. In this channel, you'll learn about personal finance, travel hacking using credit card rewards, and valuing relationships. So what is a mortgage? A mortgage is an agreement between you and the lender that gives the lender the right to take your property if you fail to repay the money you've borrowed plus interest. So now you understand what is a mortgage. There are four factors that goes into your mortgage. Number one is the principal. This is the amount of money you borrow from the bank. Next is interest. Interest is the rate you are paying from borrowing the money from the bank. So that means if you are a higher risk or you have a lower credit score, that means you have a higher interest rate. Next is taxes or property tax. This is assessed at least every year. For insurance, there's two types. You have a home insurance. It's almost like your car insurance. So it protects you financially if something happens to your house. And then the PMI, which is the private mortgage insurance. If you put less than 20% down, you will have this PMI. This protects your lender, not you, just in case you missed payment on your house. So the big question is, why does my mortgage payment goes up, and then why am I having these shortages? The reason why you're having shortages is because of your escrow account. So your escrow account is consist of your property taxes, your home insurance, and your PMI. So if the house value goes up, you're gonna have shortages for your property taxes. If your home insurance goes up or the home insurance premium goes up, definitely you're gonna have some shortages on your home insurance. So what can you do to avoid having shortages or even lowering your monthly payment? So personally, this is what I do. I go check online, I type property tax search, and then I put my county, then I put my name or address to pull out my information. In that way, you could see if your house appraised value have gone up and compare it to the previous year. So in that way, you could estimate how much shortages you're gonna have. So if you think that the value of your house is way too much, you could protest your taxes. These past few years, houses here in Texas have gone up in value, so this will trigger your property tax to go up. So next step is I contact my realtor if he can help me create a CMA or comparative market analysis. So ano yung comparative market analysis? So this is just a courtesy from him lang, hindi talaga nila trabaho to, but he's just willing to help me para mapababa yung taxes ko. So since they have access in MLS, they could easily pull out information about some houses that is almost similar to my house, and but the appraised value on those houses are way much cheaper. So parang yun yung proof ko na dadalin ko pag nag-tax protest ako, para I could tell them like, hey, why is this house way much lower than mine, but same square footage, tapos two-story. So it's almost similar, and then almost same location kayo nung kino-compare nyo. So that's the most important one, is to show proof that their appraised value for your house is incorrect. But if hindi kayo matulungan ng realtor nyo, you could also check HAR here in Houston. It's a website that you could pull out, information about some houses, their selling price, and then you could compare it from there, and then that's the one you're gonna bring to the county on your appointment to protest your tax, to show that, hey, this is the value of my house, and this is the selling price of the house that you're comparing, and then yung difference dun, baka ma-approve kayo ng adjustment. So every year I always check with my home insurance company if my premium increased. So this year for sure, almost everybody here in Texas, yung mga friends ko, nag-doubled yung mga home insurance. So if you haven't checked it, I will highly advise you check with your home insurance company, because Number one, prices of a house here in Texas have gone up in value. So more expensive to build your house. Plus inflation, yung mga materials, nagmahalan talaga yung mga materials paggawa ng bahay. But I just do this one yearly even for my car insurance. I try to shop around to look for like a cheaper home insurance premium with same coverages, but just be careful and check in detail yung mga coverages talaga if it's valid. So this is a bonus tip. I just wanted to give you a story from our first house. So we bought it like year 2013, and then we only put like 3.5% down, which is like an FHA loan. So definitely remember what I told you on on the first part of the video. If you have less than 20% down payment, you're gonna have like the PMI. Then pag na-reach nyo na yung 20% ng value ng house nyo, then matatanggal na nila yung PMI. So, ito yung ginawa ko dun sa first house namin para mawala ang PMI. So, number one, our interest rate at that time is 4.25%. After 3 years, I decided to refinance it para bumaba ang interest rate, but not only that, this is the tip. So, kino-compute nila ang pag-refinance is from the appraisal value of your house to your current balance. So, nung ni-refinance ko yon, it's almost like hitting two birds in one stone because the value of my house, I think it went up to 230,000 from 180 when I purchased it, but my balance is around 170,000. So when I refinance it from 4.25% interest rate, it went down to 3.25%. So that's a good deal, right? But not only that, I was able to remove my PMI because they're basing it from the 230,000 and versus my current balance, para naka 20% down, na loan to value na ako. So, that's another tip for you na pwede nyo gawin. But right now, interest rate here in Texas is very high right now, so I won't suggest to refinance your house. But in the future, once interest rates goes down, you could refinance your house, and hopefully if your house value have gone up in value, you could be able to remove your PMI. And another thing, if you think that you already reached that 20% value, you could always call your lender if they could remove your PMI. Usually, they will ask you to appraise your house to see if it is really the value of your house. Like for example, if it's 100,000 and your balance right now is 80,000, you could call your lender and ask them if they could remove your PMI. If they said no, I want you to appraise your house, then you just have to pay for the appraisal fee, and then from there you go back to your lender so they can remove your PMI. So that's about it. If you find value in this topic, please support my channel by sharing this video and clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thank you.